speak to that, okay? So the Ashtanga yoga system is a very elevated yoga system, and it is designed to gradually, by mechanical means, literally, bring a person to samadhi, to the highest stage of focusing on God, on the person God. So in doing that, it can be very, very difficult in this modern age. As a matter of fact, there's a verse in the Vedas that describes the modern age. So it says, Harinama, 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 Eva Kevalam, Kalo, Nasteva, 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 Gatira, Titaha. Kalo means in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is an age of quarrel and hypocrisy. It's an age of, just people are constantly at odds. Okay. Very little virtue left at this time. Very difficult to control the mind. Very difficult time. Very turbulent time. So Harinama, Harinama, Eva Kevalam is recommended, which is to chant together in Sankirtan. Cheto Darpanam Marjanam Bhava Mahada Bhakti Nirvapanam Shreyakaraya Chandrikada Taranam Vidyavam Jivanam. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that this Sankirtan movement, this getting together and singing together, will achieve the purposes of all the yoga systems. Because what happens is, when we were singing a moment ago, everybody's mind was at one point. We're hearing the beautiful melody, we're hearing the rhythmic thing, we're singing with our voices, we're engaging our senses. That's transcendental activity. And would have the same effect as setting on the kusha grass with the deer skin. Why do they set on the kusha grass? Why do they do that? Because they're up in the Himalayan mountains somewhere, and the snakes are coming, and all the animals are coming. They're trying to ward this off and not be affected. So this is meant for the time 5,000 years ago when this was spoken. So Krishna was speaking in practical terms. But now it'd be unusual. It'd be like, okay, I got to go get my kusha grass. I got to get me a deer skin. Where am I going to get that at?
And have you seen the price of kusha grass lately?
Yeah, kusha grass gone through the roof.
Inflation and all that.
Yeah, so there you go. So Arjuna says this appears to be impractical, and to control the mind, he says the mind is turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. And in another place, he said that if a person fixes their mind on just one object of the senses, he's carried away like a riven cloud with no sphere. So we see that people can't control their mind nowadays, and whatever they want, they go for it, they try to get it. So that's why we see people acting in a way where their mind is dictated to them based on what they fed it. They can't control the senses. So therefore they'll actually molest a person, or they'll do this, or they'll do that. And the reason they do that is because there's no system for controlling the mind. So this system of Harinam, it actually works for everybody everywhere. Doesn't matter their background, their race, their religion, their creed, their sex, none of that matters. This will actually bring us to a place where we can actually become free from our karmic retribution, and we can control the mind in this environment without having to go through so much mechanical process. Not to say there's any problem with doing the Ashtanga yoga system, obviously. If you can do that, that's very nice. But most people, even Arjuna, thought it was impractical, and this was 5,000 years ago. So it could be very, very difficult. So would you like to read through on the next one? I think that's